Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a topic that's both deeply personal and incredibly important: organ donation, and how it forces us to make tough decisions. We're going to share Freddie's story, a real life scenario that many might relate to when faced with the choice to donate an organ to a loved one. By the end of this video, you're going to have a better understanding of why boundaries matter and how to navigate these heavy decisions. So, grab a snack, get comfy, and let's jump right in. First up, let's talk about Freddie and his sister. Let's call her Sarah. Freddie and Sarah have always been super close. They're more like best friends than just siblings. But recently, things got heavy. Sarah started facing some serious health issues, and her doctor mentioned that a kidney transplant could really turn things around for her. Now, as loving as Freddie is, he's feeling a whirlwind of emotions. You see, the thought of donating a kidney terrifies him. Just the idea of undergoing surgery can make anyone's stomach drop. Plus, he couldn't shake the fear of what might happen to his own health afterward. On top of that, his parents were putting the pressure on, saying things like, "Freddie, you've got to think about Sarah. She needs you." Talk about a tough spot to be in, right? After a long day of feeling anxious and stressed, Freddie decides to take a stroll. Sometimes you need that fresh air to clear your head. As he walks, he's reflecting on all the things swirling around in his mind. What does he really want? What would he do? Later that night, Freddie decides to catch a play. It was a great distraction and surprisingly eye-opening. The themes of love, sacrifice, and self-care hit him hard. Afterward, Freddie chats with a person who has actually gone through the kidney donation process. This person shared their experience, emphasizing how it was simple and overall quite safe. Suddenly, Freddie's perspective shifts. He begins to think about it from a different angle. With a little more clarity, Freddie decides it's time to talk to Sarah face to face. So he hops in his car, takes a deep breath, and drives over to her house. When he walks in, he sees her sitting there, looking hopeful and a bit fragile. Freddie takes a moment, looks her lovingly in the eyes, and finally breaks the ice. "Hey Sarah, I know you really need my kidney, but I have to be honest. I can't give you my healthy kidney." His heart races as he speaks. "You know I love you so much, but I also can't ignore the fact that you didn't take care of yourself when you could have." It's a tough conversation, but he knows it's important. Freddie realizes he has to put himself first, even when it's painful. Feeling lighter after finally saying what was on his mind, Freddie leaves Sarah's house. The weight of that decision begins to lift. He checks his phone, hoping to share his relief, but instead sees messages from his family blasting him for not supporting Sarah. "How could you be so selfish?" they ask. Ouch. Those words sting, and he wrestles with feelings of guilt and confusion. But here's the thing. Freddie starts to understand that sometimes you have to put your own health and happiness first. It's not selfish, it's self-care. He decides not to let the negativity get to him. Everybody has a limit, and it's okay for him to have his boundaries. To wrap things up, Freddie's story teaches us that every decision we make should honor both our loved ones and ourselves. It's tremendously important to remember that we're not obligated to sacrifice our own well-being for someone else, even if they are family. So if you ever find yourself in a similar situation, don't hesitate to prioritize your own mental and physical health. And remember, it's perfectly okay to say no. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. If you found this video helpful or relatable, give it a thumbs up. And I'd love to hear from you, so drop a comment down below, sharing your thoughts on this topic. Have you ever faced a tough decision? What did you learn? Don't forget to subscribe for more heartfelt content like this. Until next time, take care of yourself, and remember, your well-being matters.